I'm JC, and thank you for watching. Today we're going to showcase actually the Meinl bass pedal. So what I bought here actually for my Cajon, I have a Roland Cajon, and on my Roland Cajon I decided to actually put a bass pedal because you really want the bass drum sound when you're playing a Cajon on stage, and I do all my Cajon playing with my comedy music. So if you check out JC Comedy on my YouTube channel, JC Comedy is my comedy channel where I play music for most of my comedy songs. So what I did is I actually went to Meinl and online, and I bought it on eBay, and it was from Sam Ash. Sam Ash on eBay sold me the Meinl bass pedal here. This is a brand new pedal. This has only been out for like 2 or 3 months. So this came out just recently. Most of the pedals on the market are not direct drive. This is considered a direct drive because it has a direct piece of bar linkage that's hooked up directly to the pedal. Most of them have like the wire in between that breaks, or you'll see direct drives that are very expensive, like DW makes a direct drive, and there's a few other brands that make direct drive bass pedals for a Cajon, but they're very expensive. This is only $99.99 at Sam Ash. So this is made by Meinl, and it hooks up to every Cajon. The only thing with my Cajon, as you notice, it has little tiny feet on my Cajon, rubber feet, so I had to put a fitness mat underneath here, and I'll show you later on at the end of the video what I did to make this pedal work perfectly for my Cajon, because my Cajon is actually raised off the ground about 1.5 inches with little feet on it. So I put the fitness mat underneath, and with the fitness mat underneath, I was actually able to raise up the pedal so that it hits flush with the bottom of the Cajon and kind of bridge that gap. And I did it specially, and I put a little bit of felt in the front here and in the back as well, because the back of my Cajon is open because it's electronic. I'll do another video on the Roland Cajon in the next segment, but this segment today is all about the bass pedal. When the bass pedal came in the package, this part right here was actually folded back, and I had to unscrew it and then straighten it out and make it a straight line. You can actually adjust the bass pedal height so that you can actually make it a different angle. So if you're a very heavy-footed bass player, you can make the angle higher or lower. And you also can adjust the tension, the spring tension on the Meinl pedal, because most bass drum pedals have spring tension. This is made the exact same way as a bass pedal would be on a regular drum set, but it actually is reversed. Instead of having the pedal behind the actual drum, it's in front of the drum, as well as the beater here. That's interchangeable. You can put different beaters on here as well. The pedal's in front, as you can see, and I have a different sound on here, so it sounds a little different in a bass drum. So I'll put the bass drum sound on for you so you get an idea. So you have the bass drum sound, and every Cajon is different. This one's electronic, so you can get a different feel for it. But this will actually sound really good. So when you play, and it's really quick, direct drive is great. There's no hesitation whatsoever in this Meinl pedal. And I wanted to review this for you today so that we really got a chance to see it. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit after to show you all the details of it and how it looks, because there's a straight bar that's underneath the Cajon that hooks up and separates from the front. It's 2 pieces actually. The one thing that it did come with is a trusty tool so you can tighten. So this part right here is like an Allen wrench concept, but a reverse Allen wrench, almost like it's a square hex head style, adjustable to tighten up the 2 pieces, so you can tighten it to the actual bracket of the Cajon, and you can take it off in 2 pieces, as well as the other side as well. So it's a 3-sided tool. It almost looks like a tool, a very mini version of an Allen wrench or a lug wrench you would see on your car, which is kind of cool. It's small. That's all you need really to adjust this, and a socket wrench if any of the bolts come out and get loose. The one thing I did notice with this, there is some play in the actual pedal side to side, so that you get a little bit of play every once in a while if you're really using it a lot and you just need to tighten it up occasionally. I've used this live quite a bit with my cymbals and with my other pieces of my drum set and the Cajon, and it was fairly good. So overall, I would give this Meinl pedal, probably like a 9, 9.5. It's direct. It is really awesome. For $100, you really can't go wrong with this Meinl pedal. So let me demonstrate a little bit for you. As you can see, it's fairly quick, and I can tighten up as much as I want with the spring, as well as the beater here. The beater actually turns around 360 degrees. You could take this one off and change it with a Cajon beater, like a brush or a bells or a different type of beater to put on the end of this, which is really cool. And right here it comes right off. You can take this tool, and it's this perfect square, and you can adjust the beater height when you put it on here, the beater height, or you can adjust the actual spring tension over here as well, tightening it up so it makes it a little tighter. And the one thing else, if I'm not forgetting anything, is that as you can see, there's a small bit of play right here, a little bit of sideways play, but with the cable ones, there's lots of play in the cable pedals that cost about $200, $169 to $200. So for this being a regular direct drive for $100 and it's show ready, you can take this on the road as a pro and still get a really good quality pedal out of it. So Meinl did a great job, and they always have good quality equipment. So I figured this would be a great chance for me to capitalize on making my Cajon sound more like a drum set and to actually have fun. So, and not be able to have one hand down here and one hand up here. You can still do that. So if you really want to, I can go. So, as you can tell, I was able to put my hand there and also at the rim shot area as well. So, the head sound and the bass sound, you get a really good quality bass sound. So, I hope you do check out my my review of the Roland Cajon in my next video. But this is all about the Meinl pedal, so I want to show you a little bit more about it. And I'll zoom in a little bit on some of the pieces. I keep it all in one piece on the mat, and I lift it up, and I take it to my set wherever I'm going. So it's really awesome. You can keep it on a fitness mat or wherever you want and take it, or have it hooked up to your Cajon and just have a bag over top and just take it and put it in your car. So it's pretty easy. So that's the first piece right here. And the one thing I forgot to mention, there are little screw attachments here on the bottom that have nails. Right here there's nails or screws that screw in, and you can adjust the depth of these screws so they go into a carpet so it doesn't slide. When I first started using it, I didn't know that this was adjustable, and these screws were flush with this bottom part, and actually it made it very difficult, so it started sliding a little bit. Once I put the screws in, it didn't slide at all, which is really cool. As you can see, the spring loaded right here, and it works by pushing this part down right here in front. And then when it's mounted, this part goes down, and then this part hits. The only way for it to really work, it has to be mounted. But it's really cool because this part right here clips like a bass pedal to, like that clips to a bass drum. This actually could go on a bass drum if you really wanted to, because you slide it right into the bass drum, and you just got to have the pedal back more, and you could play on a bass drum on an actual. And I highly recommend it for you guys out there with Cajons that want a bass pedal. And also the second piece is right here, and it unattaches from the back of the Cajon. So I'll show you how it unattaches. As you see, my Cajon's electronic, like I mentioned. It's plugged in. And it detaches back here. Hope you can see that. That's tightening, that's lift, and it's only the tool right here I'm using. I did put felt in between the front and the back, so but my Cajon is made a little different than most wooden Cajons. I pop a little bit, I've unplugged it. Plug it back in for purposes. It's on the video. It's plugged into the camera as well. this is the bracket that comes with it. Right here. So the bracket in front, right here, screws in, attaches to your cajon, which is real simple with that tool. This part is the front, and it has Velcro here, and also a little bit of padding, rubber padding right here to protect the cajon so it doesn't scratch it, and also some more felt and rubber padding back here. So it's actually felt material. But what I like to do is put a little bit more felt in between just to make it more padded, so it's quite a bit of pressure on here. And you put this underneath the cajon. Just think of your cajon's in the middle right there. And this is the back of the cajon right here, where the pedal is the front of the cajon. It attaches right to there, and you adjust it with a little piece on the side there. And it comes straight down and attaches to this bracket, and you're good to go. So it's only 2 pieces. Put this in your bag, hook it up to your cajon on site, and you're ready to rock and roll. But I'm JC. I hope you enjoyed seeing the Meinl bass pedal for a cajon, and I hope you have a great day. Stay tuned to my other videos, and also check out JC Comedy, my other channel, as well as this channel. And please subscribe. If you like this, please comment, subscribe, and tell other people, and feel free to share. Everything that I get electronically, I'm doing reviews on. If you have a review you would love me to see and check out of your own videos, feel free to send them my way. I would love to share your videos as well as mine. Thank you very much. I'm JC. Have a great day, and I hope you enjoy.
Where's my mojo? I wake up with a shakes and I feel like trash. I jump in my hoodie for the bank, take a flash. Me be bumming in my feet and put my Superman dress. The teller asks, are you looking at my chest? Sir, you have a fine cake of collection. I like my mojo sweet, dark and hot. Hey baby, pour me a mojo espresso shot. Don't give me decaf, the trying to the second